Hi, my name is Przemek Chojecki, I'm the CEO of Contentyze, and I'm going to give you a tour through the platform talking about our early beta version that is available right now at appcontentyze.com. So before accessing it, you will have to log in, sign up, and after receiving the email confirming it, you will be able to log in. And what we will see inside is basically the editor, that's the first screen, and the editor is actually our main core feature. It allows you to write marketing copy or general copy for any kind of purposes based on different prompts that you can supply to our platform. So right now we have a couple of models available for you, and basically you write everything in this box on the top. So as you can see, right now I have generated a text on how to write a good copy for marketing purposes. This was the prompt that I have given, this was the question that I have written here in this box. You can write anything here that you want and click on generate. So for example, if you were to go for how to win clients with email marketing and click generate, then below this text you will see another text being added that basically answers this question. There are some repetitions, so basically those models, those machine learning models here are not perfect in the sense that they keep on making mistakes when it comes to logic. So often you need to generate 3 to 5 texts and then start cherry picking in order to get a great text. And the way the platform works the best is that you have, for example, an article in mind and you want to generate a couple of headlines out of that, and then start choosing different pieces of text in order to generate the whole text. And thanks to that, the first draft of the text, you can do it really in a couple of minutes thanks to the platform. So that's one of the uses if you want to just have great content marketing content on your platform, on your blog. There are a couple other things actually that are working here. Another model, Amazon one, is basically taking a link to electronic product on Amazon. So again, you can write here the link to Amazon, whatever you actually want, and just give the I don't know, like laptop, monitor, phone, and it will produce you a review. This is something different that we do, namely very targeted text around a particular niche, whether it be that review, description of a product, and it all comes from a specification. So it's a technical specification, say, of a laptop, and you get a review out of that. And yet another model we have, so this is the third one of the three main ones, is somewhat the reverse, meaning you have a whole text, you have the entire text written for your website, and then you want to have a summary of that text for you, because for example you want to produce a social media post out of that and you just want to have these different pieces coming out of your text. So the summary model is the Obstructive summary model, which means that it generates sentences based on your actual text but not repeating sentences from your text. So this is also good for SEO purposes. So once you have the text that you want, what you can do is, of course, you can see all the text you did in saved text. This is where you can see all the text you've generated. And another thing is that maybe you are actually you want to generate text at scale, and this is what Contentyze is really good at, because you can start generating content at scale, giving different, I don't know, like CSV files, JSONs, text files with different lines of text, and then you could start generating texts which are on particular subject in order to have your whole blog built within a couple of hours. So that's also possible with Contentyze. Going even further, so those are the functions that are already working and you can test it for yourself. But going even further, what we're planning to build in next is having these templates which are basically working like you basically are able to take your data and then think about the template of the text you want to write. So for example, if you have product descriptions in your e-commerce shop and you just want to have like a very repetitive text but with some variance to, for example, the end of the text, then this is where you go. You actually prepare the template, you write your information, you use variables for to actually identify, for example, ID, or like you could identify the brand of your laptop, and then you will get the whole text in a moment. So as you can see that we have the list of variables, and then if you have data imported like from the CSV file, then actually this, each time the CSV file is read one line at a time, then each of these variables will be filled with say this ID, brand, and so forth. So so you could for example use this like the product ID from brand has these features, and then you could, for example, write feature 1, feature, and so on, with other features coming in the text. And then when you have actually the CSV file with ID, brand, feature 1, feature 2, then basically you just import that to the text. So that's not really machine learning, that's basically scripting, but you can add machine learning on top of that, saying what you need exactly, because for example you will need to add the summary of the text, and that's one of our models that can be used. So this is coming to the platform. And finally, this is the thing I like the most, is the whole automation flow that you can define. So the goal here is actually to have you in one place being able to both generate the content from your data, following some templates, and then put that content out there on a Twitter, WordPress. This will be the first integrations we have, but also other social media, other platforms, your internal platform as well. If you have one, if, for example, this e-commerce shop, or if you're running a media outlet, then that's possible as well. So all that, for example, triggered on receiving data or scheduled for particular time, this will all be possible. So defining these automation flows will allow you to actually control how the content is produced and distributed along your platforms. And this is great, especially if you're producing a lot of content which is commenting other people's stuff. So for example, if you were to run a news service, commenting news from a particular niche, then basically you can define triggers based on the on different tweets, different keywords on that Twitter, and then, for example, redistributing that content with some commentary from machine learning models on your WordPress website. And thanks to that, you can build news 24/7 with basically no effort. This will take you basically a couple of minutes of clicks here to define this automation flow, and you have a news service running. So I think that this is really great. So basically this is what Contentyze is about. It's about serving content at scale and distributing that right away based on the data you provide. So this is the thing that you have to provide yourself, and based on that we actually build the content for you. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please write to me or write to the general Contentyze email at contact@contentyze.com. You can sign up for the platform at contentyze.com and let me know any feedback you might have. Thank you for watching.